The positioning for fortress maps always looks like this. You want to spend your turns one tile apart, because the barrel thrower will always target one randomly, one of you guys, and it will splash around them. And if you stand next to each other, even if it doesn't hit him, it will splash to him if they were in tiles next to each other. So by standing here, you only get hit by one, and you can dance them out, which I will show in a second. And I didn't mean to pass turn in here. So this is what I meant. Most of the time it doesn't hit the tile he's standing on, sometimes it does. And it splashes around him. This was a 3-tile splash, which is a lucky one. Usually it's a 4-tile splash, and very rarely you get a 5-tile splash. So what you want to do is stand on a tile where 5 tiles around you are open. So here, he only has 3 tiles open, and those 3 are occupied by oil in this case. It can also be occupied by people, or by barricades, or by death zones, it doesn't matter. So it matters that you have 5 open tiles around you. If I were to stay here, the oil guy would shoot again at me, and a 3 splash is very likely. I think 2, sometimes it happens it's only 2, I'm not sure, but 3 is a good roll, is already a good roll, and usually it's 4. So if you were to shoot me again, I would be covered in oil all around me, and I would not have the ability to walk out like I do now. So I will walk out here, and now I only have one tile next to me covered, so the splash around me, if he were to target him again, would still allow me to walk out. And he doesn't count because I have moved before, and he will just move to the side. Like this. And now I have my setup back, and everyone still has enough tiles to not be hit by oil. And it's really important to do this, because the oil is dangerous. It costs you 15% of max HP every turn you walk through it or stand on it. Sometimes it happens that the tile you're standing on is also splashed. So this is a 5-tile splash, which is unfortunate, and it's even more unfortunate that he got his turn immediately after he got shot, so there was nothing we could do about it. We go here and make sure 5 tiles are open again. And he wants to be closer just to dance. Yeah, as you can see here, he has 3 tiles blocked, and this is what you want to avoid. So 3 tiles are closed or blocked, and only 3 tiles are open. So this was a 4 splash, and it covered not only everything around him, but also this tile. So he started, and he took 15%, and then he still has to walk through 1, so he takes 30% of his HP, just for free. We had to go here because we need to do the pull, but we can... I don't think we can afford to do the pull anymore. We would have to spend another 30% of his HP. He would have to walk in here. He takes 15. Then he starts his turn, and then he has to walk through 3, through 2 more tiles. So that's 45% of his HP. I think we have to back off here and just take the loss. And he will have to stand in a bad tile again. Most likely here. We can go on him. As soon as you are engaged in melee, the oil thrower does not throw at you anymore. So now he only has 5 targets on the... we're 5 people. So now he has only 4 targets on the map, and he will not throw at him. It's worth noting that if you stand here with someone, if this footman were to stand here, he can still throw at the footman and still hit him with a splash. But so if you stand next to him but are not engaged, he can still be covered in oil, but he cannot be the main target of the oil. So waiting gives you 25 speed on paper, but 17 or 18 for real. Waiting, yeah. So it gives you 25 speed, My timeline is 19. And if I wait, my timeline is 35. So that's a difference of 16. So the 25 speed translates to 16 on the timeline. We're engaging him because he's just an X-Men. He doesn't do anything, as you can see. X-Men are just bad. Okay, we need to find another way of pulling now. At least he's coming. I think we pull here. And this is what I call oil dancing, or dancing. So you only take 15% of your HP if you start your turn with this character on the oil field. But you can swap into it for free. And as you can see, he's no longer on oil. And he doesn't take any damage, because he did not start his turn on oil, and he just flipped out. I could also end my turn here, and he still would not take damage. But I can also just walk out already. So by doing this, you just prevent the damage from oil completely. Now you have to make sure to get a good position again, or the oil will catch you next time. You can always check when the oil comes again by checking the turn order on the barrel guy. So he has 12, he has 9, so we can see he will move before the oil gets thrown, so we don't have to worry about him. We can just go here and be safe with him, and he can move on his own, he's fine. We want to free up this tile because this is where he wants to jump to, so we go here. We have to break this up. They are no longer engaged in melee, so they are targets again, so they have to be safe.